This is the English Literature Web YouTube channel. I am Prof.L.B.Gayakawad is discussing today on the topic Christiana in Pilgrim's Progress by John Bunyan. This is the lecture 261. Christiana is Christian's wife in Pilgrim's Progress. She does not like at first to join Christian's salvation work. Remember, there is the character of Christian who wants to get the salvation going into the heaven. That's why in his dream he is suggested that his city will be doomed one day. That is the city of corrupt people. That is the city of the dooming people. And that's why he should not stay there and he should go into the heaven. For this work, he wants to go out. But his wife, Christiana, doesn't help him at first, and he himself goes to travel to find out the salvation. But finally, she admits and becomes a symbol of church permanently for the common man on the earth planet. Remember, Christiana is the character who at first is not ready to go with her husband, and that's why she does not go. She does not leave her home with her husband. But after thinking more, she becomes ready and she supports her husband in the work of getting salvation, and she becomes the symbol of the particular goddess, I will say, the particular symbol of the church she becomes, and she becomes the particular, I will say, the identification by which the salvation is known. Christiana is also the symbol of worldly life. Remember, when her husband, Christian, says her to come with him to find out the salvation because the city will be doomed, and that is the city of the corrupted people, she does not listen to him and she does not go with him, and that's why she is occupied with the worldly works. Means she is interested in her home matters, in her sons, in her city, and that's why we can say that she at first is the lady of worldly life. A worldly man easily cannot leave his family world for salvation. That is really the thing which is said, that the common man does not like the salvation because he does not like even the definition of the salvation. This is the thing which we learn through Christiana's character, and this is the particular thing which we learn through the character of this Christiana. Christiana and Christian have been described the crazy lovers of each others as the examples truly united as the wife and husband. Remember here, John Bunyan in his Pilgrim's Progress has described the main characters of Christiana and Christian as the crazy lovers. Means they are the good lovers of each other. They are the husband and wife. They love each other too much. And really speaking, these two protagonists are important by whom we have got the experience of salvation, that the salvation is not a simple work, it is got through the hard work. Still, Christiana opposes her husband for not going to the celestial city, that is the heaven, to get salvation, because according to her, the salvation is not possible for the people living for the worldly life. Remember, at first in the beginning, the purpose of this Christiana is very different from the purpose of Christian. She feels that the worldly man or the common man has no any kind of purpose of having the salvation, and that's why At first she does not like the motto, the purpose, the intention of her husband of going into the heaven to have the particular salvation, and that's why at first she is interested in the worldly matters. But in the second part, Christiana knows the significance of the salvation, so she supports him. In the second part of the novel, we can see that she has been ready to support her husband to have the backup to him to get the salvation, to have the permanent peace of mind. In such a long journey to heaven, she completes her works honestly, tending of her sons. Remember, this is the particular lady who tends her sons and always all the worldly matters there. She goes through such perils which are not faced by a man. Remember, she faces the perils, she faces the, I will say, the particular problems which no man has seen in his life. She becomes the insisting traveler more than a Christian and proves to be a successful one. She completes such a story which cannot be seen by her in dream and makes her husband very famous in the universe and completes the role of a main hero in the novel. Remember, this Christiana is the particular character who is really a very much great lady because she has completed her journey, because actually she is not influenced by that dream, or she has not seen that dream, or the particular messenger has not come into her dream. Still, only looking the honesty of her husband, she becomes ready and she supports her husband to have the salvation in that matter, and she makes her husband very much famous in the universe, because Christian has become very much famous in getting salvation only because of this Christiana, and completes the role of the main hero of this novel, and she has been known as the main hero of this novel. Christian has forgotten his worldly responsibilities due to his target of the salvation. Remember, this Christian has forgotten all the worldly matters, means he has forgotten his wife, his sons, his city, everything, only he wants to get the salvation. But Christiana is the particular wife who has not forgotten the worldly matters also, and she has also gone into the heaven for the salvation also, means she has completed the two duties with each other. But Christiana, putting the target of salvation before, cares her ill children in the journey. Remember, her children have been ill, have been sick in the journey. She has gone through the particular, I will say, problems, trouble, but she has not bored of that journey, and she has completed her journey. Mercy, her servant, cooperates Christiana while journeying to the heaven. There is a difference of opinions between Christiana and Christian. When Christiana leaves her house beautiful, she gives porter watchful a coin of gold, which becomes very essential for him for living his worldly life and to run his family. Remember, here this Christiana is very much understanding lady, that she has given the gold to him, that is to the porter, watchful. Why? Because she has given this gold for this purpose, that the worldly problems are very difficult problems, and she wants that he should complete the particular problems in his life, and that's why she has given that particular gold to him, because that gold, that coin, is very much important, was important for him. And that's why here we can say that this uh, lady, Christiana, has the uh, eye of understanding the problems of others also. But we cannot see such type of matter in the character of Christian. Why? Because he has been influenced very much by the salvation only, and he has sacrificed all these things. But Christiana has not sacrificed the worldly matters as well as the matters of the heaven or salvation. But Christian gives nothing to anyone, as money is evil and is barrier in salvation according to him. Remember, here I will say that Christian has not given any gold or any coin of gold to any person, because according to him these worldly things are the barriers in getting the salvation. Here Christian has been godly figure, totally devoted to salvation. Christiana thinks of others and then devotes herself to the cause of the salvation. She has been bigger than Christian with this simple living of life, but finally she knows that money is useless in the eyes and principle of Christ. But she knows nothing happens on the earth without money. Means in the end she knows the importance of money also. Money supports man to do his religiousness and spirituality, because on the earth money is such a particular thing by which man can do his spirituality as well as his worldliness. Thus Christiana alone has been a significant character in the journey of Christian. So remember, here today we have finished the topic Christiana in Pilgrim's Progress by John Bunyan. Till then, again we will see the new topic. Till then, thank you very much.